All right, and respectfully, Jeremy Otto, we love you, but I don't need 3 minutes on Caitlin Clark's basketball, okay? You're killing me, Jeremy. You're killing me.
Well, maybe people want to hear about Caitlin.
That's fine, but he damn near held a press conference about a Wilson basketball. Jeremy!
Well, she also pushed Game 7 back, so, she's...
That's because hockey is not in a good way right now. So listen.
I felt so bad for you, Kenny.
I didn't. Not after that Kenny Holland segment. Now I hope your games are on tape delay like the NBA in the 70s. Now, David, I have been promised something. The three of you have said you had something absurd that Rieger said that you wanted to run by me and our audience here at 5 o'clock. So the floor is yours. I am happy to listen, I think.
Well, it comes from an article from Evan Petzel, Detroit Free Press. And talking with Justin Verlander, they asked the question, maybe reuniting back with the Tigers. Justin said, obviously, I think about it. You can come back here, and obviously it has to be on your mind. But as far as signing with the Tigers and coming back, that's fate. I don't know. That's something that's out of my control. It's an unanswerable question. Justin is saying that basically he wouldn't mind coming back if Detroit would work out a deal. He would come back to the Tigers.
He's 50.
I understand, but he's one of your own that you let get away, and you saw him prosper with Houston. And now you can, you got people who argue what hat he's going to wear in the Hall of Fame. If you're a Tigers fan, would you want to see Justin come back home? You don't need pitching, but it's Justin Verlander. He's one of your own. And he's saying, if you could work it out, I'll come back.
This is what I've waited for? This is what's in my Christmas stocking. This.
The possible of getting a Hall of Famer, Justin Verlander, back in the old English D.
This team won't rub two nickels together, and you want to go out and get a guy who didn't he just sign 2 years and like $86 million or something absurd?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right, fine. You want to tell me Houston's going to burn it to the ground? You want me to tell you everybody but Kyle Tucker will get dealt? Okay, I might live with this. But let me get this straight. A team that has no need for pitching, much less a guy who's 5,000 years old.
You are correct.
And who makes a ton of money.
Yep.
You want me to then go trade prospects to get said old person who I don't need nor care about because I'm not 12 years old and feelings ain't got nothing to do with business. And you want me on my radio show to sit here with you and talk about bringing Justin Verlander back to the D.
Mm-hmm.
Go to hell, respectfully. What am I? Rieger did this as a radio topic?
Yeah. We were talking last night after his show, and he was just like, yeah, I did this show. I was like, really? It's like, people really respond? He's like, people responded. It was like,
good, respond right now.
And they were like, I was like, what did they say? No, he's like, no, they wanted him to come back. I was like, why would you want him to come back? You don't need pitching.
The Astros would have to pay 75% of his salary.
It's
it's a non-starter if they don't pay basically all of it.
It's the team. The team is just basically treading water. It's the nostalgia. It's Justin Verlander back in Detroit, and that's what the people wanted to.
All right, let's go to someone who's decently gullible, who lets feelings get in the way of quality work. Let's go to the man in a Pine Knob t-shirt. Let's go to Kenny Cott. Kenny, Justin
Verlander for the third segment in a row. Terrific.
Well, you lied to us about Ken Holland.
Didn't
you
lie.
Deserve that.
No.
Listen, Verlander's your youth. Verlander provided you with some of the great moments of your life that don't involve lunch meat or weed. So help me understand. You don't subscribe to this, do you?
All of these memories happened before I was old enough to drink. No, I don't. That happened forever ago.
Okay.
And that's in the past. He's 100. We don't need pitching. We'd rather spend assets on hitting. Is there anything else that I'm missing here?
No, Kenny, that's why I can't believe. All right, first of all, I have no problem they ask Verlander the question. And I understand. He's got a no-trade list. I've heard that whole rumor that the Tigers are one of the teams he'd be willing to go to. Superb. I don't care. Can someone give me one real reason why we would engage in this? We're sitting here begging this team to get a bat. And you want me to trade for Jack Palance, age 87 years old? What the hell are we doing?
248-539-9797. Tigers fans, would you want Justin Verlander back? It's just that simple. Because I had the conversation. I'm like, Jeff, you don't need pitching. But he said that people wanted that. They just wanted him back.
You know what it is?
So that he could retire a Tiger.
It's every reason why. I just think there's a real lack of big-time baseball fans here. This is nothing more than good times theater for these people. Oh, my God, I got to go see Miggy's farewell tour. The only people who had more of a farewell tour than Miggy are Kiss. They've had 38 of them. And you people still rolled out there, and you had moms of 3 wearing little crowns at the game. I mean, honestly. And Verlander, no, you know the next time I want to see him in a Tiger hat? Cooperstown. I have no need for this. I think it's complete buffoonery.
And I guess they figured that means that he will wear a Tiger's hat if he comes back here because of that whole...
What does it matter?
Thank you.
You will always have your memories, even if he goes in without the hat or not.
Doesn't matter.
He comes back, you get to say farewell to him, very much like you did Miggy, and say, you know what? We love you. You're one of us. Goodbye.
I hate everyone.
I'm trying to be nice, but I'm
not.
sorry. You're an idiot
The
if you
fact
really
that
want Justin
Rieger
back.
launched a radio topic and it worked on this type of nonsense, I tell you, have Costa yell at me again about my take about this town when it comes to baseball and the affair with this team. There is some kind of demented obsession, romance thing with this baseball team.
Because
that, by the way,
is so bad.
They never make the playoffs. They haven't won a championship in 40 years. Right now, we're begging them to go out and show me you care. And you still find the nostalgia button? Mm-hmm. No way.
Because you have nothing right now. So, you know what? You might as well relive the glory.
I give this a 0.0% chance. Zero. So I refuse. But if you want to talk to these people and you want to sell me this pen, go ahead. My problem is, Rico, even if they needed pitching, he's not a target. First of all, again, the Astros would have to pick up nearly all of his deal. Second of all, what am I giving up for this geriatric wonder?
And that was the other thing that I said, Rieger.
May as well go trade for Charlie Huff.
Right. You're already struggling with, everyday players unless you're going to give up some of your pitching staff.
No.
But if that's the case, why would you give up younger pitchers for him just so you can, he can retire a Tiger?
And what's the point? I'd be trading Flaherty because he's not signed. And now this? No. David, what do Ticket Techs have to say? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
JV equals World Series. Psych. No on JV. We need hitting. Someone says, yes, 100% only if we can get 2 big bats to go with the trade. Otherwise, I don't want the deal. Someone else here says, I hear Franzen's back is better. I think we should go give him
and Marion Hossa fixed his skin allergy or whatever to hockey pads. Let's go get him again.
I'll tell you why you should bring Verlander back, and it's about baseball reasons. Trade Scooble and get a hold of hitters, and then bring Verlander back for peanuts. It won't be for peanuts.
Yeah, you would need Houston to pick. Look, if Houston truly is going to melt this thing down, and they're going to trade everybody not named Kyle Tucker, guys, I mean, come on.
Or you can have Javi. If you're going to dream big.
I do this if they take 75% of the salary. Otherwise, no.
Where does he even pitch? Seriously. And this was a real thing. There were people who actually advocated for this and wanted this.
He swore up and down. He was like, man, people wanted that. I'm like, Jeff, that doesn't make any sense. He's like, no, people want Verlander back in this city. He's a Tiger. They want him to retire a Tiger.
See,
very similar to the whole
You're telling
thing.
me you're not a serious baseball fan. When does this cease being a plaything and start being fun and real? When do people start seeing the picture clearly? Last I checked, if that parking lot's full, your kids don't get the money. It doesn't go to their college fund. Like, what is the benefit if they're not winning? To us. as people, as fans, as customers? Nothing.
Right.
There's no benefit for us. Why do you subscribe to this carnival act? Every time that stadium was full for Cabrera, I got so mad. And this is exactly that type of thing.
It is.
And it's why I just don't think
Because
we have enough serious people in this town.
Imagine he comes back, he's here, and he retires next season.
You know what, though? Sadly, I don't care.
People are going to be out there.
Exactly. I would be enraged. I really would. I think I would absolutely be furious.
I mean, but just every start.
But then again, I'd be happy because then I could verbally body slam Costa again because it would prove my point. We are not serious people in this town. Oh, but if we win, they'll arrive. Okay. I'm not mad people don't go. I'm mad that people don't get more upset. I'm mad that I don't feel like we have a serious owner. I'm mad that the team doesn't feel like they're trying. And I think people are either okay with it or apathetic about it. But this Verlander thing, I don't care if we're on his I'm okay going there list.
Yeah, but I mean, it's also Justin Verlander represents the good times that you had.
Unless
as
you're
Tigers
bringing
fan.
the actual good times back, I don't want it.
Right.
If your team is just going to be...
Here, Christ, why don't you take the Bally mug out of Osgood's hand and put him between the pipes again if we're just doing retro theater?
If someone says, call Tayshaun, Ben, and Rashid and see if
Right.
what they're up to.
Right. Someone, I'll tell you what, go get the icy hot. Call Eldon Campbell, the Shack stopper. Wow. Roll him back out on the floor. You could smell Eldon Campbell 20 feet away. I got you.
Eldon Campbell.
You could smell him 4 or 5 rows behind the bench.
If you had that on your bingo card, you win.
248-539-9797. Rico, take him to church.